Welcome back to the tube. Just took us a good 30 seconds to figure out how to use this microwave, but we're here at the ANB National Show for the two boys that are doing Classic Physique today. We're just heating up one of their meals as we speak because we take care of everything for our athletes here at the Aesthetic Code. Oh, did we show the shirts yet?
Yeah.
Oh, we showed the boys' shirts, but I didn't have the coach one.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so Caitlin took care of those, so more TAC merch coming. But no, I'm really happy. Like, the boys are in good shape. They're super chilled, super relaxed. I'm riddled with anxiety and stressing hard, but they're both super chilled. So we got them eating meals 3 and 4. So they're both still pretty on the flat side, but peeled out of their minds. So we're slowly filling them up as the day goes. And then we'll take them to get their last coat of tan. And then we'll do some final stage touch-ups, and then they get to compete for the first time ever, which is crazy exciting. It's a pretty surreal moment. You know, I've been like competing for a long time now. I've done, 10 plus shows. So to sort of get to experience this with someone for the first time and sort of watch them go through the emotions, it kind of takes me back to like when I first competed and did my first show, which is pretty nostalgic. It's a pretty cool feeling, and to be able to know that you've helped someone accomplish a goal that they really never thought was possible is it's truly a blessing. And to have them both in such good shape and be so confident and be so happy with the package that we're presenting today, it just makes me feel a sense of like pride, and to be able to help someone do that is honestly, it's the coaching, the feeling that you get from coaching athletes is 10 times better than the feeling you get as being an athlete. Like, it's a really interesting trade-off. It's like on comp day as an athlete, like I just follow the plan. Like, I'm chilled. I'm like, just do what I'm told, put my feet up, kick back. But as a coach, like, I'm the one writing the plan, and I'm the one sort of like calling the shots and directing where things are supposed to be going, like food, sodium, water, pump, tan, like everything. Like, you're in control of everything. So we need to get this back to Josh because he's a hungry boy. So we'll get this back to Josh. We'll have a chat with the boys. We'll probably get, this is 125 grams of chicken breast, some teriyaki sauce, and 50 grams of rice. And this is really hot. Special deliveries. See, you don't have to do anything. When you're an athlete with me, you don't have to do anything. I take care of everything. I even got you paper towel. It's actually really hot. It took us about a minute and a half to figure out how to use the microwave, but that's fine. As always, Caitlin has prepared 4,000 calories for me today. She even brought scales. She's got everything. It's the ultimate comp wife. It's the ultimate wife in general.
How are you feeling?
Fucking good.
This is the best.
No, just chilling out now. Feel like I got the nerves out of the way on the last show, so now I'm just kind of sitting back, eating my food. Yeah, I'm not.
On stage?
Yeah, just excited to be on stage now. Yeah.
Second show?
Yeah, second show after the NBA show, which was 6 weeks ago now. So yeah, we got a bit of a warm-up show in there, and now we're bringing a better package to this show. We're 4 kilos down from the last one, so yeah, this is definitely the best package we'll be able to bring. So I'm excited to be able to show that on stage.
How are you feeling after? Was it Wednesday? Wednesday we trained?
Yeah, Wednesday we trained. Yeah.
Filling out for the rest of the
Yeah, no, that was good.
high days.
Yeah, no, so we did 2 kind of low to moderate days after that. So we did a 450 gram carb day on the Thursday, filled out really well, woke up lighter on the Friday. So we went into the diuresis, which was like a fairly low day, lower water, and then yeah, we lost 1 kilo overnight again. So we're coming into stage at 66 kilos this morning. So yeah, pretty good. After lowest weight of prep was 64.8, and then after filling up, we got up to 66. So we're at a good stage at the moment. After my last show being about 71 kilos
Oh, yeah, so you've a bit more
on
kilos.
stage. So yeah, about 4 to 5 kilos down. So yeah.
Definitely. Do you get a posing routine?
No posing routine for this show.
Just stage and then.
Yeah, so the 4 divisions we're doing for Classic, or the 4 categories or whatever we're doing. We're doing beginner, tall, novice, and what was the other one? Oh, open as well.
What show did you do last time?
It was the NBA VIX.
Oh, that's qualifier.
Yeah, the NBA VIC Pro Qualifier show.
It's team management. Everything's for team management now. I told him to train 2 reps.
Yeah, after he was
Everything's for
after
team
he was training to failure at 2 weeks out.
That was the best change of my life.
You got to tell him the story when he came up to you in the gym.
What was that? Oh, was that the day we were there, and you were messaging Matt, and you were like, "Oh fuck, all right." Yeah, because I went up to him, and you were talking to Matt about saying like, "Oh, like I don't know if I should be training to like failure yet, or if still doing like, or if we're going to change the to RIR because we haven't spoken about it yet." I'm like, "You're like 2.5 weeks out, and you're training to failure," and then he looks at his phone, he gets a message from Matt, and it's like, "What the fuck are you doing training to failure?" And he's like, 2 IRI, everything from now on. He's like, yes.
3 days later, he like sends me a message. He's like, "Bro, I feel so good." I
Yeah.
said, "Oh shit."
He calls us all for like majority of that week.
The reason why you figured it out is because he messaged me. He's like, "Hey man, like I'm still struggling from the last leg day. Like I don't know if I can do legs today." And I was like,
Well, I've been trying to tell him for like the last 8 weeks as well, like you shouldn't be training to like complete failure.
Yeah.
And he just wouldn't listen to me. And then, yeah. And then his physique fucking changed in 3 days.
Well, normally it's the other way around. Normally guys will like take the piss from like 10 weeks out.
Yeah.
Not train hard. And then he's like 2 weeks out burying himself in a hack squat like to absolute failure and wondering why he can't recover in time.
Yeah.
Pendulum.
Let's just use like arbitrary numbers, right? If you're hitting like 2 plates aside on the hack squat, eating, what was your lowest calories? Probably like just like
1800.
1800. So if you're eating 1800 calories, 2 plates aside, but he's only 66 kilos body weight, like the difference between that naturally and me being 100 kilos enhanced, eating 3,300 calories, like the ability to recover from, but then also like I'm obviously lifting a lot more than you as well. So it's like, this is where you like tracking a lot of the biofeedback and recoverability. And this is why communication is so important. Is that if he didn't communicate that, it probably still would have trained to failure yesterday. So to be able to communicate that is really, really important. Which is, I think, probably the best part about coaching these two is that they've communicated. Like I think all 3 of us have spoken every day for the last like month.
Yeah.
Pretty much, you know, and we've been able to manipulate diet like hourly, daily. Like I changed Jacob's meal last night, like last minute. We changed your food for today last night because we need to add more food, things like that. So communication is key, and when the body is so fragile because it's so lean, like it can change by the hour, and things can go completely the other direction of what you expected it to. So communicate, be honest, but also don't be a pussy, and you can accomplish the best look. For sure.
What was your lowest calories?
1800 rest day and 2K training. Yeah, it was manageable. It wasn't too bad. Started putting me to sleep earlier, which was really good.
Yeah.
That was the best sleep I've had in years. So yeah, it was fine.
How do you feel with your nerves, seeing it's your first show?
I honestly feel fine. Like I've never really, throughout the whole prep and like leading into the last few days, I haven't gotten overly nervous about anything. And it's just sort of like my mindset towards it, because we've been wanting to do this since under 16 basketball.
Literally,
like yeah, so it's just, it feels natural to be here.
Nice little full circle moment.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
We actually said that exact thing. It's like full circle moment.
Yeah.
What's one way or one word to describe Matt as a coach?
Oh God.
One word.
We'll do 3.
Supportive. Fun.
Fun.
Definitely. Oh, one more. And honest.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
Good combination.
Yeah.
What about when you found out that I was waking up at 4:30 in the morning and going down to a body
That
shit?
threw me. I was like, I feel like no one would do that. Especially because like we were up at 5 and like we're like, oh yeah, Matt's already replied. Like fuck, good on him. And now finding out it was 4:30 instead of 5:30. Yeah, that's a lot of dedication, and we both appreciate that a lot.
How have you felt during this whole like peak week and the loading process and
Yeah, I
getting
felt-
to train with Matt?
Yeah, really good. Carbs going in felt amazing. Because yeah, just the food I got to eat, loved every single meal. Yeah, everything's just gone to plan. It's all worked exactly how we wanted it to.
And I reckon the most important question is, are you still down to do your little notes post-comp feed?
I bought everything last night. When Matt said go get the...
Yeah.
You did buy everything.
checked it all off. And then I separated it from takeaway food and food I'm going to make at home. So it's all sorted and bought. It's sitting at home. I put a sticky note on it too so no one touches it.
Yeah. Right, honesty time. How's it been supporting someone on their first prep?
Interesting.
I feel like it was kind of easy. Like it wasn't, I don't know, he's not very difficult.
Okay.
Yeah, it did get a bit like irritated and stuff, but that was just from simple shit that I've done wrong. But no, other than that, he's been very like dedicated, very like persistent. So it wasn't really like a huge problem in that sense.
Has it inspired you in any way?
I was literally saying this the other night. From when he was bulking, I was like, oh yeah, like back to the gym, all that stuff. And then from when he started prep, which was what, 20 weeks?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when he started the 20-week mark, it just like slowly started literally inspiring me. And then meeting everyone else like Matt, Caitlin, it just kind of built it up more for me. So that was a very nice journey to go along with.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I guess a habit that you found here, like I guess, you know, prep habit that you got used to or that you didn't like, or like did you really gain any prep habits or something that was different compared to when he was bulking?
Is he doing any weird shit?
Yeah.
Aside
any
from
habit
sending me nudes in the
fixations?
bathroom.
Yeah, she's in the shower. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Don't worry." She's going to bed.
Ignore me.
I don't
really picked
think
anything
so.
up. Probably just sleeping earlier
Yeah.
and then trying to get you to sleep with me
Yeah.
because I hear TikTok going and all.
No, I don't really think you like did any bad habits or anything like that. I think you were pretty on routine, and then he kind of helped me get myself into a routine. So he was, even though it was supposed to be about him, he was still very like supportive of me. So yeah, no new habits or anything like that.
You've kind of like developed, like starting to do your own sort of coaching stuff as well.
Oh yeah.
So you've like kind of learnt a lot this prep about, again, even about like communicating as a coach, right?
Yeah.
If this is something that you want to do, you know, moving forward. I mean, a lot of the good habits that I have as a coach, I've learnt from coaches that I've worked with,
Yeah.
and Kaylin's the exact same. It's like, you never want to copy someone, but you kind of take, you adapt, you take positive things from every interaction that you kind of go through,
Yeah.
and it kind of sounds like the same, like you kind of taken a lot of the positive things that he's done in his prep and applied them to your own life and seen how much that's benefited you and things like that. And from a coaching aspect, like helping her with tracking her food or trying to get her to eat more than 25 grams of oats at a time, right? It's like, it's all about learning and progressing. And, you know, I've been competing for a long time, coaching for a reasonable amount of time, and I'm still learning every day. Like, I've learned things this prep of how to work with athletes that are a little bit different, or it's nice working with athletes that are as compliant as this, that's for sure. It makes my job so easy that if I'm giving a plan and they're following the plan perfectly and we're seeing the results, like, it reassures my knowledge in what I do, which makes me more confident to like be better for you as well, which has been really cool, really cool. So you'll both do beginner, then Jacob will do the tall class, and then how tall did you tell me you were?
The first time I said I was 174.
174.
Turns out I was 172.
172. I still tell people I'm 6 foot, bro. It's okay. It's okay. And then you'll both do the novice class, and then you'll both do the open class. So you'll have 3 in a row.
Yeah.
So you'll go 2 in a row, break 2 in a row, and you'll go 1, break 3 in a row. And then they've got the classic physique overall. So if you win any of those classes above, you all go into the overall.
Okay.
And then they do the pro after that.
Totally short though.
Because obviously I don't know how it works in the sense of, you know, sometimes when you're in hands, like you're in doing you know, the longer you pose, sometimes some people slip, some people can get harder. Are you worried
Yeah.
about something because they're doing like 3 classes back to back?
Well, we spoke about that earlier. So we'll take down like a bunch of like liquid carbs, some electrolytes, some sodium, and some like fast acting like glycogen. And we'll keep that backstage. So like when one of them is on stage doing the tall class, then the other one will quickly like put a bunch of food in. So when he's doing the tall class, we'll need to smash you some honey and some salt and a bit of the Powerade Gatorade. To make sure that you're like nice and full, because when you do 3 posing rounds back to back, like you'll start to cramp up and you'll feel it. So hopefully we can get like some form of something in, at least a sip of water or something in between the 2 times on stage. But just gauge that. Like if your mouth's getting like super dry, just let them know and we'll sort it out. But we'll make sure that everything is like backstage, so that if we do come across like any issues or one of them's flattened out or getting dehydrated too much, then we can just quickly put some stuff in. It's just about making sure that you've got all the bases covered. It's like introducing new foods. Like I said to Josh, like I was thinking about putting oats in last night, and normally oats digest really well for him, but because we haven't had them in the entire prep, it's not something you want to throw in last minute and just kind of like hope for the best, because like his body has changed so much over the past 16 weeks. It's like we're not going to introduce a new food, even if it did digest really well previously. And you've been eating Weet-Bix as a pre-workout meal the entire prep, right? And yeah, he just showed me a photo. Have you got the photo there? So this morning we did five Weet-Bix. 5 Weet-Bix, almond milk, 500 mils of water, and then that was immediately post-meal, like pulled a vacuum in super hard. So stick with what works. Don't fix it if it ain't broke. Let me tell you right now. And like a lot of people wouldn't be able to eat Weet-Bix because it would just distend them like super bad. Yeah, I was. That looks questionable. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's like a Oh yeah, they're ready. They're good. Yeah. He might need a couple of coats. He might need a couple of coats. It's a crazy process, like the tanning process. Like you're trying to explain this process to a normal human being, and they can't comprehend it. Like they don't understand it. But if you've ever seen someone go on stage with a tan that's too light, and I've actually seen people compete without a tan, the stage lights are so bright that they just wash you out completely and you can't see any definition. So it's like the darker you are, the better shadows that get cast over your body, the more definition you can see, the more striations you can see. And so when we compare some photos earlier with the boys after their first coat or even before their first coat to under some really nice downlighting with a nice, good, solid comp tan on, like the difference is just literally night and day. It's always a weird sensation, like feeling the tan going on your body. It also works really well. It like dries the skin out as well, so it makes it a little bit crisper and a little bit tighter.
Have you ever had problems with your tan?
In the early days, like before I was with the IFBB, like because I've been tanned by Protan my entire career with the IFBB, and they're perfect. Like, and they're worldwide. Like they tan guys at the Olympia, they tan all the guys at nationals, and they're usually pretty spot on. It's usually at the natural comps or the smaller federations where you see some guys trying to do their own tanning themselves backstage, and that never ends well, like ever. So I remember like my first ever show, I was so like worried about ruining my tan, and like I fell asleep with like my hands on my stomach and sweat through the night, and I woke up and I had two handprints that are just like worn off my stomach of tan. But like they can always fix anything backstage. Like it doesn't matter what you've done to your tan to ruin it, they've seen it and they know how to fix it. So it's like the amount of girls that I've seen that have like pissed down their leg and like ruined all their tan like 2 minutes before going on stage, but you can always fix anything. It's pretty easy to do, like a lot more. Is it cold?
Yeah.
Is the tan cold? Yeah. I like the feeling of it. Feeling of getting tan. I miss it. I should just throw a coat on whilst I'm here, just for nostalgics. That's better. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm getting teed up.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah? Yeah? Bro, he's slumped, bro. Damn, there's no chocolate in that.
There's no chocolate at all.
And I'd be able to taste it really heavy because I only drink long blacks. So if there was like... So we've got two premium athletes here that have prepped for 20 weeks. And then we've got Kai, who's been really solid, really on his diet. Show him the midsection. He's pretty locked in. Probably could have got you a tan whilst we were down there. And then we've got this fine specimen right here.
Who at 4 a.m. when I was trying to sleep, I guess.
Hang on.
So I was staying at his house, and it's 4 a.m. I'm trying to sleep, and I'm thinking, why is this guy getting notifications on his phone? No one's messaging him at 4 a.m. So I look, thinking, I don't know what's going on. I see it's his Ring camera. I check the Ring camera. This motherfucker somehow at 4 a.m. is stumbling outside in his backyard, butt-ass naked, tripping over a table. I walk out there, and his ass in the air, throwing up on the ground.
He was in full doggy.
Snacks.
There's just shit everywhere. And I was
Yeah. If it's out of sight, it's out of mind.
We
If
don't buy it.
you've got a bowl of lollies on the fucking kitchen bench 24/7,
I try and put them away, and Mum gets angry, puts them back. Once they start getting low, I'm like, alright, like, I can just, there's nothing there, like, it's good. I'll go into my bedroom, come back out to get a drink of water, fucking refill.
free refills of the lolly jar, bro.
And the worst part is, she gets the ones that is like mine.
Yeah, like,
Chocolate covered raspberry sticks.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm just like, why?
why doing this to me?
She always says, it's not your house. I pay for this house, so I can do what I want.
I mean, it's valid.
You're killing me.
It's like when I know, it's like when Kai sends me a check-in, and I'm like, you kind of slipped up a little bit this week, haven't you? He's like, how did you know? I'm like, bro, I do this for a living. Like, I know. He's like, no, I'm locked back in. I'm locked back in. And then look what happens. You lock back in, get peeled. Have you seen the video of what he looked like last night? Get it up.
Everyone here is the YouTube scene.
It's going on the two, bro.
Like him trying to make himself tactical vomit
That ain't good.
for probably about like 3 hours.
That's not good.
I already have 4. I thought you bought a whole box.
Is he naked?
Just underwear. Wait for the noise. Tripped over a chair and a table, which led into where was it?
Oh, that sucks.
It's like he replied to the story that Caitlin posted of us coming back to Melbourne. He's like, Daddy's coming home. Like I posted my check-in photos. He's like, overdressed. I'm in a, like, posing trunks. He's like, you're overdressed. Take him off, Daddy.
Jesus, I mean, he's bald.
Oh, fuck. People have no chill in the DMs, bro.
Just send him like your cash app, like your Vimo, your Apple Pay.
Caitlin tries to get me to do it all the time. Caitlin wants me to do gay for pay.
I don't know why you don't. Like, honestly, makes no sense to me.
If you see me walking around with a nice new pair of shoes and a chain, and Caitlin's got a rockin' a new Louis, just mind your business, all right? If we're flying business class to the US next year, just mind your business, right?
What do you think is like something that, for example, like you've experienced now that you've done a few American shows that, like as an athlete, that like maybe Australia should bring in? Just like, you know, I've heard people talk about how doing overseas shows, even as amateurs, like sometimes the tanning's not the best, or, you know, is there anything, especially, it doesn't have to be at the pro level, but you think that maybe Australian shows are kind of missing, or do better?
In terms of like the actual production and the show?
Yeah, just the process for the athlete.
Like bigger areas. It's like, I know it's kind of hard because like they try and book venues as best as they can. Like this venue's pretty good. Like you've got a pretty good layout. But like more pump up stuff, more like fluids and food for the athletes. That's not like treats, if that makes sense. Like things that are more applicable. Oh, for example, get yourself a Caitlin. If everyone had a Caitlin, everyone would be living the dream. But get your own one. It's mine. No, I think like Australian, especially in the IFBB, like they do everything pretty perfectly. I wouldn't say that there's anything specifically that the IFBB could do. Obviously with smaller federations, they obviously don't have the same like support financially, and they can't get the best venues and things like that. But I feel like Australian bodybuilding, especially at the amateur level, is probably the best in the world from an athlete standpoint and from a production standpoint. I think it's pretty spot on. Like I've seen pro shows in other countries that aren't anywhere near as good as amateur shows that we do here. So no, pretty well spot on, I would say.
Plans.
Pay good money for those.
What do you do you think of the like 212 should not or should still stay a class?
Oh, 100% should stay a class. Well, you think they should combine the open?
Yeah.
Keon just got smoked at the Prague Pro, and he's the best 212 guy in the world and has been for a long time.
Yeah, but it's the whole concept of, again, it's like you're just not big enough. Like you know what I mean? Like it's the whole thing. Like it's like Wiley Priest says like that. It just used to never be a thing. Like
Well, it used to be
I
it used to be
agree,
202, not 212.
Yeah, but I mean, I agree that classic should be a thing.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? It's like if they're not in classic, it's like it is just why have the weight gap?
Yeah, look, I get it, but when you talk about like from a genetic structure standpoint, like a lot of those guys that are that small just physically can't have the frame to stand next to an open guy. Like if you're 5'5", it doesn't matter how much tissue you have. If you stand next to Samson Dowder, you're gonna lose. So I'm sorry. Like there's nothing you can do about it.
I agree with it from like a sport point of view of like to keep more athletes.
Yeah.
To have more people and to grow the sport, but from like a competitive standpoint, do you just think that like, you know, it's unfortunate you just got bad genetics?
Yeah, I mean that's why the Mr. Olympia is the Mr. Olympia though, because it's like the open class, which is why they make more money than everyone else, because that is like the open bodybuilding, like no restrictions, no weight caps, no height classes. It's just you are the biggest, the leanest, the most shreddest, fucking ultimate bodybuilder on the planet, and that's why they make the most money at the Olympia. And it's like guys, that's kind of the debate. It's like guys that'll win the 212, and like you win, you know, 150 grand or whatever it is for winning the 212, and then everyone's like, well, you should go into the open now. It's like if you're finishing first in the 212 and you're making $300,000, why would you go to the open to finish 12th and earn $1,500? Like, doesn't make much sense that way.
Do you think, so Keon came fourth at Prague.
Yeah.
Do you think he would have made top 10 at the Olympia? Or, you know, would he have been out, like, would he close to, like, would he pushed Urs further along? Like,
No, I don't think so. Well, I mean, like, if you look at, the best way to put it into example is, because Sean Clarita was second in the 212, and he arguably pushed Keon, like, pretty closely. And then Sean did Mexico 2 weeks later, and came third to Regan. And Regan was, like, 13th or 14th at the O.
Yeah, 14th.
Yeah, so it's like, there's kind of your comparisons there. And it's also hard. I mean, it is hard, like, depending on who you stand next to in a bodybuilding standpoint. It's like there's apples and oranges. Like, if you're standing next to Nick Walker versus standing next to Urs Kalchensky, it's like they're very different shaped bodybuilders. So it's like, I think we might have spoken about this. I'm like, if Keon had have competed against guys like William Bonac and Derek and Hardy, guys that are smaller X212 guys, it would have looked completely different than if you're standing next to Crizzo, Samson, and Regan, because they're all like 6 foot, 300 pound bodybuilders. So that's why you got to pick your shows a bit more wiser.
In terms of like conditioning, how hard everyone looked back then.
Bro, you know why everyone looked hard back then? Because they were filming on a 4 megapixel camera, bro. Like everyone looks grainy when you take a photo with a Nokia, my dude. Like, I think like.
Cheat code.
It's a cheat code, yeah. It's like everyone looks grainier when you take a photo on a shit camera. And like you think about it these days is that, this is another thing, is like every time someone competes, it doesn't matter where the show is in the world, there's an 8K camera filming you in super slow, high definition. Like back in the day, you can't hide anything. Back in the day, the only time that anyone got their photo taken was like at the Arnold or the Olympia. And like, think about how many times guys competed in some European show and they would have been off and look like shit, but no one captured any footage of it. And now, because everything is online, everything is captured with like a high definition camera, if you miss the mark on one prejudging in some like Kazakhstan pro, it's blasted all over social media and everyone's like, you're a shit bodybuilder. It doesn't make any sense. And then, yeah, it's like, everyone's like, the lighting was better back then, the physiques were harder back then. I'm like, yeah, because it was fucking being filmed with... Okay, bro. I'm like, I'm sorry, but like everyone's taking the same drugs they were taking 30 years ago. Everyone's still in a calorie deficit, doing cardio and weight training for 20 weeks. Like nothing has changed. If anything, it's like, it's probably safer these days. And like, yeah, and like there's definitely like nuance to it.
I wonder, like, an argument that I've like heard that I wonder is the whole concept of way more volume was done back then.
From a training standpoint?
Yeah. It's like how much like that can also like, you know, change a physique compared to, you know,
how like sometimes we push way more heavy with less volume now, and how that can change. It's dependent on the individual.
Well, it's like everyone always makes the same comparison. It's like you look at someone like Dorian Yates or Jay Cutler, who trained like 4 plates aside incline barbell pressing for like 3 sets of 15 reps, and then you've got guys like Dexter Jackson and Phil Heath that like sat on like a chest press machine pin loaded and did like 20 reps high volume, like the whole like high volume versus low volume versus high intensity versus whatever. Like at the end of the day, you're still taking muscular failure and applying, what's that, like hair product?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, there's like 1,000 ways to skin a cat, and it's all like all roads lead to Rome. Like you're trying to retain as much tissue as possible, lose as much body fat as possible, and be as healthy as possible, usually. And like people just go about it a few different ways now because everything's like science-based, or there's evidence-based, or there's people just use the bro science method, and they all still accomplish the same results. And you have a genetic predisposition, so someone's going to respond better to one way and not the other way. It's just luck of the draw, unfortunately. Yeah, it's like it's going to happen one way or another. It just depends on what's the most efficient way to get an athlete from point A to point B, and sometimes you get it right and sometimes you don't. It's like anything else. Like the biggest problem I have with social media around like bodybuilding and the fitness industry is that someone will find one way that works, and then that automatically means that it's the best way. So it's like, we did this and accomplished this result, so that means it's better than every other way. So it's like, even down to like how many times you see someone doing like a single arm cuff fucking pull down, whatever it is. And it's like, just because that has worked for someone doesn't mean it's superior to every other movement pattern that exists on the planet. And it's the same with dieting. It's like, just because you can accomplish a look by dieting a specific way doesn't mean it's better than every other way. And that's what you see on social media. It's like this black and white of like, this is the best, this is the best, this is the worst, this is the worst. And there's like this big gray area in between where everything still has an application, everything can still work depending on how you apply it. But because so many people are just like, everything's clickbait, right? So everything's like, everything's rage bait, everything's clickbait, everything's like, how many views can I get from this video? So they make some outlandish, like ridiculous statement on how this movement or this diet phase or this peptide or this drug is the best one on the market, because then people are automatically going to watch that video. When if people actually spoke some truth, and that's the problem. The best pages on social media, the ones that produce the best content, the ones that produce the most knowledge, don't get the most views because it's not so clickbaity, and doesn't have the shock value, because often the truth is, there's the truth for a reason. Just the hack right here, so we get some carbs, a little bit of fat, lots of sodium, chase it down with some electrolytes, and just soak everything up. And as they start to get a pump, the vascularity will start to come out. You start to feel everything just pump up. Just like do 2 or 3 handfuls, wash it down with some Gatorade, then start to get a pump and assess how you feel after that. Head up, lean back. That's better. Hit this, Josh, hit that. There you go.
Turn faces the front, please.
Fuck yeah, there we go. Mouth dry? A little bit. Have a couple of mouthfuls of Gatorade. You're okay. You're pretty spot on. We're just gonna fill you up just a little bit more. Comfortable with all the posing?
Yeah.
Comfortable with all the posing? Yeah.
It's just, I know my left right fem turns off and I have a time.
Yeah. I'll yell at you. You'll hear me. Don't worry about that. This side is perfect. Switch to the other side. Oh, was it? Oh, it's fucking way better then. Oh, bro, that's so much better. You tightened up so much. Like everything, like your obliques, tightened up so much. Hang on. In like natural, amateur, like you see people on social media and you're like, holy shit. And you see me in person and you're like, oh, fair enough. And like, I was in Texas and you got like Jordan Hutchinson, Quentin Beastwood, Quentin Area, John Jewett, all pumping backstage. And I'm just like, what the fuck is that, bro? Like, they're insane. I'm gonna go pump up in the corner over here, boys. Like, all good, all good. Like, everyone pumps up way too early. Like, you see it every time. Like, people come backstage 45 minutes, half an hour early, and they're pumping up. Which, if you're pumped full of Anadrol and you're pumped full of Winstrol, that's not a problem. But when you're a natty guy and you've timed the peak perfectly, you've got 4 classes to go, and you know you're going to be posing for the next 20 to 30 minutes. Like, you shouldn't be pumping up until like maybe 5 minutes before stage. Like, you don't have enough in your system to continue that pump for such a prolonged period. But it's okay, we'll let them all get flat first. It's all good. There's nothing left of them. They can't even get a squeeze. Or they're on stage and they're just fucking like shaking because they're so dehydrated. Like, timing is so important, especially at the natural level. Like, timing is so important. And then obviously, like, once you're a 300-pound bodybuilder, once you're like in the open class and you've got so many variables going on, then it becomes a bit more like a bit more specific. But like, every show I've seen, people start pumping up like an hour before and I'm like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Unless you're like a genetic absolute freak anomaly that's gonna blow the show away, there's no point doing that. No point. Squeeze the chest for me. Yeah. And they don't have no war for them. Yeah. Cool. For what? Yeah, squeeze first and then open up. Bro, you're getting fucking bigger and bigger every time you pose. Yeah. That's fucking sick.
What's the move? Can I tell the truth? If I was doing this for you, then I have nothing left to prove. Nah, this for me though. I'm just trying to stay alive and take care of my people. They don't have no war for that.
That's a cool shot. Yeah. So some chips in. So another 2 mouthfuls or so of chips. Perfect. Is your mouth super dry with them going in? Yep. Because the wellness will be over pretty quickly. And then you guys will be the first ones on for Classic. Couple of mouthfuls of Gatorade.
Let's get a front double watcher. Let's go through them again. Front double bicep. Side chest. Side tricep. Three double bicep. We can cruise the world curve. Crashing, high fashion, flying in the all states. Sex and people like a man masturbates. Isn't this great? And flight leads said it. And let's see a favorite classic shot of choice. Let's go.
Quarter turn face to front. Side chest. Bicep.
Let's start. 69 yard, freaky.
From the street, there's no money conversation cause it was the topic. You ain't buying anything, you just window shopping. They got nothing in their pockets, they just pocket watching. Man, fuck that shit, grab the stick, start robbing.
It will, to be honest with you. Like, you smoked it from the back, it was probably a little bit bigger through like the chest and delts, but like your shape was falling out of the fucking water.
Yeah, if you had his size, it would have been like up there, would have been a clean sweep.
But like, you fucking pushed it real hard. His squats were probably a little bit bigger, but like your shape and the condition was so much nicer. The side leg was so much nicer.
I'd argue he was too bottom heavy because his glutes were huge too.
Like from a classic standpoint, you pulled it out of the fucking water. They just must have liked the size. But and that was by far better than so much better. Fucking insane.
2 shows, massive improvements.
Massive improvement. Man, I could not be proud. You guys fucking crushed it. Fucking crushed it. Thank you so much. Fucking crushed it.
Now we get big as fuck.
Now we get fucking huge. So we'll grab our stuff, we'll go backstage, we'll pick everything up, and I told everyone to meet us out like in the foyer. Yeah. So we'll grab all the stuff and we'll go back that way. But that's a wrap on today. The boys have just smashed how many Krispy Kreme donuts between the two of you?
I just had 4. And I had a blueberry one.
Perfect. So about 7 donuts between the two of them, and I'm eating my chicken and rice. So go me. Don't worry about the donuts that I eat off camera. Don't worry about that. But super proud for the boys today. Fucking smashed it. Could not be prouder. Both of them like absolutely killed it. Now we grow, get huge, come back and do it all over again. That's kind of the goal. That's the plan. That's it. Kai, do you want to do my sign out again? Kai, do you want to do the sign out?
Of course. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.